Hello guys, you hear me?
Oh.
Hello. Hi, I'm Rara from SCR, and you?
Hi, my name is Mas. I'm from L1 Application Monitoring under Group Technology.
Hi, I'm Jevin from Group Digital Communication. I'm currently handling social media.
Hi, my name Muhammad Zairi bin Adnan, and then I'm from GIS Data Center.
Okay, hi, my name Hazri and I'm from Consumer Investigation and Disclosure.
Hi, my name is Hazel Ha. I'm from Consumer Business Support.
Hi guys, Fazrul Izwan Jamaluddin. I'm from Group Internal Communications.
Hi, Anita from Consumer Credit Operation, CCO.
Who's this, is it? Siapa ni?
Aku tak mesti Chinese.
Google Image kot.
Okay, I rasa Lindan. Lindan, nampak ni macam
Is it staff ke? Confirm.
You see the eye?
I think this is
Chinese.
King Yu, right?
Is it
King Yu.
K-pop?
Mr. King Yu from Group Compliance.
K-pop?
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
Our answer is Mr. King Yu. Excuse me.
Okay, fine.
Susah ni soalan. Uish.
Oh, Haris Iskandar.
Aku tahu. Hari Iskandar. Kau artis kau tahu?
Yeah, artist of course.
Haris Iskandar.
Yeah.
Yes, ini easy lah.
I
Haris
saw
Iskandar
the,
kan?
I saw the shining head.
Yes.
Oh, this one you should know. 1, 2, 3. Haris Iskandar.
Haris Iskandar. The
Your mouth
stand-up
never
comedy-
move.
No, I know who he is, but I don't remember the name. Yeah, but it's Haris Iskandar lah. The stand-up comedian.
Haris Iskandar. Haris Iskandar.
Ni betul Haris Iskandar, yes.
Dia yang tahu.
Mata dia familiar sangat. Licin lah, licin.
Can open ah?
Okay.
Is it right? See, I told ya.
I'm sweating.
Rahim, ya Allah. Ni apa benda ni?
Ni senang ni lagi kot. Ni mungkin plastik juga kot. Plastik. Oh, kejap. Ni kan ni tak gerak.
Yang
Ni macam
gerak.
keras lah.
Something on my
It's
finger.
something sticky.
Yeah, man, you want to
Hey, you touch it and you touch my baju, is it?
Yes. Apa yang sticky ni?
Oh, peanut butter lah.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Mantap.
Bagus. Bagus dia.
Take the bread and you spread it,
Commercial. International. Ni.
Commerce International Merchant Bankers. Kot.
Commerce? International Merchants Bank.
No.
Hi, you in the beat. I can smell it.
Kalau apa berarti dulu.
I dapat ni.
Yours is hitam chocolate. Okay.
Can you
It's
give
not that bad. Okay. Terima.
Serious?
The flavor. Take the orange.
Ni orange lah confirm. Telan lah terus.
Yeah.
Okay, this one.
Kalau apa tu? Macam peach, right?
Peach.
Makan sekarang this one can be used, right?
Yes.
I don't have to finish everything kan? No need, right? Because the taste is totally. Ayo, to be the CIMB is to be the bank, to be the ASEAN leaders in banking.
Yes. All over Asian.
To be the bank number 1 in,
Malaysia.
not in Malaysia,
In
Asia.
In Asia. To be leader of
Betul
program.
Acceptable.
Mantap sis.
And
Betul tu,
tapi-
betul tu.
Betul lah?
I confident.
Confident lah? Okay.
See?
Boleh
Betul lah,
kan?
betul lah. Leading
Tengok dah dua kali ni, I first ni, risau ni. Tak, macam mana je buat ni ya?
First of December.
1st of December, betul. Yeay! Aku ikut.
First December? December lah. Easy kan? Okay.
I think
Tak payah. Kadang lah.
I know. I
Did
give you a chance first. What you want? What you want?
you answer lah first.
1st December.
You come with answer.
1st December.
Yeah, 1st December 2022.
Yes.
Okay, my hero at my work will be my boss, which is Robert Kong. Okay, give a clap to Robert because he's always stand for the team and he's very supportive.
Okay, mine is my manager, Mona Liza Ma'aruf, which is dia banyak membantu and backup our staff lah kalau ada masalah trouble with the customer lah.
Actually my colleague lah, data center operation, because they are working 24/7 and then they always put their effort and dia punya momentum untuk working night shift. Itu yang I respect dengan dia orang lah.
I think hero for me would be I think everyone, because what I do is social media. Basically, if everyone is working towards the right direction, or everyone is being a hero at their department, I think then I will have less issues.
I think the first person that comes to mind is my supervisor, Angel. I think she started leading our team quite young. But I think she's a very visionary and driven person, so I really admire and respect that.
My hero would be Shoot Link. I'm quite comfortable to work with her. It's like, it's kind of flexible, Yeah.
Mine will be my manager because dia sangat hardworking.
For me, when we're talking about hero, I think it's not macam seorang saja. So I will say the whole group internal communication team memang betul-betul hero. And for me, when we're talking about hero is how well kita betul-betul kerjasama.
Okay, for me, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you to my team, which is L1 Application Monitoring, together with my boss and Benjamin, to accept me as part of the team. And so far, we have done our part, and we're proud to be the L1 Application Monitoring team represent GTD. Yay!
And I thank you sebab terima I walaupun I bising dekat office tu, and then
Kalau tak dia tak ceria lah kan?
tahu I tak ada ceria lah, tapi I hope that we will be a good team in future.
For my DC Ops, you are the best. All the best.
Hi, Angel. Surprise! I want to say thank you for leading our team through this whole post-COVID. I think I did a great job.
Yeah, to Shoot Link too, I feel like you do a great job too to handle somehow stressed team. But I think, yeah, you did good. Yeah.
I like that. The latest one is that.
Thank you, Team CIMB. We hope we will be more success towards the year. Right, bye. Keep it up.
So thank you for all of you, Team CIMB. Love you all.
Congrats, Team CIMB, and see you all 1st December.
Yep. Bye bye.
But I think in the post-pandemic time, I think we could all just be more empathetic with each other and just be ready to listen. And by me saying it also means I'm offering that. So yeah, there'll always be someone to look out for you. Yeah, I'm telling you also.
Yeah, I know. And same lah.
Keep up the good work for 2023. And... You tambah apa tak? You jadi dia pasal bonus je dia tahu. Okay, and you are true hero for the whole team CIMB. You are the true hero for us. And keep up the good work and good luck and all the best to 2023 lah.
Yes.
Mari kita bekerja.
Hello guys, you hear me?
Oh.
Hello. Hi, I'm Rara from SCR, and you?
Hi, my name is Mas. I'm from L1 Application Monitoring under Group Technology.
Hi, I'm Jevin from Group Digital Communication. I'm currently handling social media.
Hi, my name Muhammad Zairi bin Adnan. And then I from GIS Data Center.
Okay, hi, my name Hazri and I'm from Consumer Investigation and Disclosure.
Hi, my name is Hazel Ha. I'm from Consumer Business Support.
Hi guys, Fazri Izwan Jamaldin. I'm from Group Internal Communications.
Hi, Anita from Consumer Credit Operation, CCO.
Who's this, is it? Siapa ni?
Aku tak mesti Chinese.
Google image kot.
Okay, I rasa Lindan. Lindan, nampak sini macam...
Is it staff ke? Confirm.
You see the eye?
I think this is
Chinese.
King Yu, right?
Is it
Kinyu.
K-pop?
Mr. Kinyu from Group Compliance.
K-pop.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
Our answer is Mr. Kinyu. Excuse me.
Okay, fine.
Susah ni soalan. Uish.
Oh, Haris Iskandar.
Aku tahu. Hari Iskandar. Kau artis kau tahu?
Yeah, artist of course.
Haris Iskandar.
yeah.
Yes, ini easy lah.
I
Haris
saw
Iskandar
the,
kan?
I saw the shining head.
Yes.
Oh, this one you should know. 1, 2, 3. Haris Iskandar.
Haris Iskandar. The
Your mouth
stand-up
never
comedy.
move.
No. I know who he is, but I don't remember the name. Yeah, but it's Haris Iskandar lah. He's the stand-up comedian.
Haris Iskandar. Haris Iskandar.
Ni betul Haris Iskandar, yes.
Dia yang tahu.
Mata dia familiar sangat. Licin lah, licin.
Can open ah?
Okay.
Is it right? See, I told ya.
I'm sweating.
Rahim, ya Allah. Apa benda ni?
Ni senang ni lagi kot. Ni mungkin plastik juga kot. Plastik. Oh, kejap. Ni kan, ni tergerak.
Yang
Ni macam
gerak.
keras lah.
Something on my
It's
finger.
something sticky.
Yeah, man, you want to.
Hey, you touch it and you touch my baju, is it?
Yes.
Apa yang sticky ni?
Oh, peanut butter lah.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Mantap.
Bagus. Roti dia.
Take the bread and you spread it,
Hi, Team CIMB. Hope you're well and feeling excited as ever to join us for this event. Selamat sejahtera, Sawadi, Nihon to all our CIMB family from the region. We have CIMB Niaga, Singapore, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, Myanmar, Laos, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and London tuning in with us today. My name is Azilia from CIMB Malaysia, and I'd like to welcome you to our Celebrating Team CIMB event, accompanied by hosts from our regional counterparts, Alcia Nadine from CIMB Niaga and Deborah Dayani from CIMB Singapore. Now, you must be wondering what this event is about. This is an event to show our appreciation for all the hard work that our staff has contributed to in order to make our year a success. And boy, do we have some exciting agenda lined up for you today, such as a premiere of Team CIMB recap video of 2022, sung by our very own Team CIMB singers Hans from CIMB Niaga and Jump from CIMB Thailand. Now, a live chit-chat with our Group Chief Executive Officer, Dato Abdul Rahman Ahmad, and GC Group Chief People Officer, Gurdeep Singh. An icebreaker game organized by CIMB Singapore and CIMB Niaga, where you can stand a chance to win our new CIMB merchandise. And also, we have some exciting performances for you from our very own CIMB talents who have willingly participated in the TikTok Challenge finale, organized by CIMB Malaysia and CIMB Philippines. So please stay tuned for that. Now, there will also be a lucky draw session organized by CIMB Thailand and CIMB Vietnam, where the winners will take home our limited edition CIMB Octo Pillow and CIMB Octo Blanket. Finally, the most anticipated event, the Bonanza Round, where you can stand a chance to win grand prizes such as an espresso coffee machine, Beat Studio Buds, Microsoft Surface Go 3, and much more. All you have to do is scan the QR code that will be displayed on the screen. So stay tuned for the winner announcement at the end of the event, which could be you. Now, to kickstart the event, we would like to start off with our first agenda for the day, which is a live chit chat with our group CEO, Dato Abdul Rahman Ahmad, and group Chief People Officer Gurdip Singh, moderated by Melissa from Group Corporate Events, CIMB Malaysia. Before we begin, let's reminisce 2022 with this Team CIMB recap video sung by our very own Hans from CIMB Niaga and Jump from CIMB Thailand. Let's take a look.
Rekan-rekan tim CIMB Niaga, terima kasih atas dedikasi dan kerja keras serta kontribusi terbaik yang telah rekan-rekan berikan. Sungguh membanggakan, baik untuk CIMB Niaga maupun untuk diri kita sendiri. Berkat kolaborasi yang epik di antara kita semua dan rekan-rekan heroes di unit masing-masing, CIMB Niaga mendapatkan apresiasi dan juga pengakuan yang positif dari semua stakeholders, terutama nasabah. Mari kita tingkatkan terus prestasi kita dengan inovasi dan usaha tanpa henti berdasarkan epic values. Dan kita persembahkan customer experience yang terbaik dan bernilai tambah bagi nasabah dan semua stakeholders. Sekali lagi, terima kasih kepada seluruh rekan-rekan CIMB Niaga Heroes, and also thank you for Team CIMB who have done the best for our CIMB this year, and let's epically do even better. Salam sehat selalu.
Team CIMB, I would like to thank you for an outstanding year where we've delivered an outstanding set of financials. At the same time, our epic values are in full implementation, and I'm seeing positive vibes through our organization as we drive through our values and live it. I want to leave these words with you as I hold to it very dearly. That is, live life with no regrets. And the future is now. Thank you, have a good rest, and see you next year.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king Kong banging on your chest. You can be the world, you can be the war, you can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can be the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you're gonna find yourself. You can go the distance, you can run a mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You can be a hero, you can get a goal, breaking all the records that will never could be broke. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Ever gonna know if you never even try? Do it for your country, do it for your name, cause there's gonna be a day when you're teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the people, bringing on your chest. You can be the world, you can be the world, you can stop the sky door, bringing on your soul. You can bring your hands up, you can bring a cup, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, one rest for love. Greatest of yourself and you can find yourself. Students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah.
Hello, a very good evening, Team CIMB. Hi, my name is Melissa. Now, it has been a really interesting year as we navigate our lives back post-pandemic, despite the various challenges, all right? And today, we want to take this time to celebrate each and every one of you and to thank you for hanging in there and thriving through the journey with us. Now, this evening, we have got two very special guests. As you can see, we have got a chit-chat session today with our group CEO, Dr. Abdul Rahman. Dr. Abdul Rahman, say hi. Just want to make sure we can hear you loud and clear. All right, and we also have Mr. Gurdeep Singh, Group People Officer. Gurdeep, can we hear you loud and clear? Sound check, sound check.
Hello, hello.
Yes, can
Okay.
hear you really loud and clear. Perfect, wonderful. Now, today the two of them are going to be having a chit-chat session with us to share some insights and achievements for this year, and perhaps even share some ideas on what we could expect for 2023. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will also be having a Q&A session after this chat, okay? So before we get into that, I would like to just show everyone the QR code on the screen right now. So take note of the QR code, take a snap picture of it, and get ready to submit in any questions that you may have for Dr. Abdul Rahman and also Gurdeep later on after this session, right? So we'll show you the QR code later. If you have a pen, get ready, jot down your questions for that. Okay. All right. Now, we've all seen, I think the QR code is going to come on later on throughout the session, all right? So get ready for that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have all watched the Team CIMB 2022 video earlier. I want to hear from Dr. Rahman. Dr. Rahman, could you share your thoughts and your review of the year with us, please?
Thank you, Melissa. Firstly, I'd like to welcome everybody and thank everybody for joining us for this important and annual event celebrating all of you. So as Melissa, I think 2022, looking back, has been, I would call, a very volatile, very challenging and interesting year. On a macroeconomic basis, the year started very positively with the opening up of the economy. But I think by mid-year, we saw how the impact of rising inflation starting to result in a very, very uncertain macro environment. Internally, most of you are aware, we started the year with quite a number of operational challenges that we had to face, particularly in Malaysia. But this is where I believe the strategic focus that we invested under our Forward 23 Plus strategic plan together with Team CIMB, hard work, perseverance, and commitment, we successfully navigated the year. And as mentioned in my email to all of you today, sharing our third quarter results, we had a very positive performance, and we are firmly on target to exceed our 2022 targets. In terms of a lot of the strategic initiatives that we plan for the year, whether it's launching our new Opto for Malaysia, whether it's launching our epic values and culture, you know, developing our operating model, all of that, and also establishing and executing our Aquarius program. I think we have really delivered very meaningful and substantial results. So financial results very positive. The strategic initiatives that we set ourselves, I think we are making very strong progress. And then effectively, I think we also receive a lot of recognition, whether it's being, for the first time, winning the Malaysia Consumer Team, winning the ASNB Stars Award, whether being recognized as the best Islamic finance SME bank in Indonesia, whether also I think we received the recognition as the CX Professional of the Year for Southeast Asia, and most recently for the sustainability, I think we were ranked 4th in terms of annual global ranking that was announced under COP27. I think that really cement, I think, the positive improvement that we have actually achieved in the year. So in summary, I really think that, as we end the year, I'm very positive, very grateful, and very thankful to all of you. And that's why I think today we are here to celebrate all of you and all of your hard work and commitment. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rahman. Now, hearing that definitely makes me really proud to know that our fellow CIMBians are really resilient, especially through the many obstacles and challenges that comes our way. Now, it definitely drives us to collaborate more as a team and as an organization. Now, Gurdeep, I hear there's a lot of things being set in place for Team CIMB from your end. Would you mind sharing with us what's coming up next from Group HR?
Sure, Melissa. Thank you. No, indeed, I think, as Dato shared, it's been a fairly eventful year, right, across the group. A lot of things we've achieved. But when we talk about, HR, I often like to anchor things on our employee value proposition, right? What do we strive to provide for all of you in Team CIMB? And, this is something I always do at the orientation for new staff. And I always start and say, before we talk about, the kind of HR related things, I think, the important thing to always remember is, it's important to work in an organization that has a clear vision, is ambitious, and is at the forefront of investing for the future, right? And this CIMB certainly is, right? So it's important. Why? Because when we are doing this, we are definitely creating growth. We are creating interesting and exciting work. And all of that forms the core and most important element of what I would think is a fulfilling career, right? So we continue to invest in our infrastructure, we continue to invest in our people, and really this allows us to go from strength to strength. Coming to the HR side of things, I again, usually focus on 3 things, right? 1 is career growth and personal development. 2 is, of course, rewards, which most of us, I guess, have a job primarily for that reason. And 3rd is the work environment. So I'll touch a little bit on this and maybe we can take more as the conversation progresses, right? So career growth and personal development is really a core commitment for CIMB. As much as we receive from you, i.e., your day-to-day efforts and commitments in doing good work for us, in return, we must give back by investing in your development and provide everyone with line of sight of how your careers can develop here in CIMB. We are a large regional organization, and I often share with our employees that you don't really need to go out of CIMB or to leave CIMB to venture into a new job, right? I mean, we have the breadth of businesses within the countries. We have opportunity across the region. And so certainly a lot of opportunities there in terms of career development. On rewards, we have undertaken various benchmarks from time to time to assess and validate where we stand. I'm pleased to share, based on some recent assessments that we did this year, again, we are well placed, right? On an overall basis, we are at very competitive levels versus the market. In fact, at the average sort of levels, we are actually above many of our peers, and so that's good. Having said that, of course, there may be gaps. There may be small gaps that exist in certain parts of the organization, and we will focus on closing those gaps in the upcoming cycle. On the work environment, we continue to work on improving areas that we've identified based on the feedback that we've received from you all, right? So, for example, from the OHI surveys, we've got a lot of feedback. From various other engagement sessions, we always pick up feedback and inputs from our team. And so we've set about looking at systematically improving that, right? So some examples of things that we've worked on, for example, here in Malaysia, we focus on improving the employee onboarding experience, right? This is the first time people experience CIMB. They've just come into CIMB, and it's important to create the right impression. So we looked at simplifying the process to make it more efficient, to make it more intuitive, and also engaging, right, for the employees who've come in. Second is around internal mobility, and the point that I made earlier. We looked at improving the processes and making it more automated and accessible via Yoda. And we are making it more, putting in place more discipline in ensuring that we are able to release our staff as they look to expand their career into new roles. And then on the smaller, area but equally impactful, we all use, Yoda for our e-learning. That's, we have this compulsory e-learning that all of us go through. So we heard, one of the gripes that our staff have is that it's often quite challenging to navigate the compulsory training that you need to do because people are rushing to do it. So we essentially auto-registered now for everyone, right? So when you get into Yoda, you know what e-learning you need to do. It's auto-registered. You go ahead and do it. So with these initiatives and many more that we are working on, we are hoping for a much better working experience for all of you as we navigate the next year and beyond.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gurdeep. That sounds awesome. Now, I believe 2023 is going to be really, really exciting and interesting for all of us as well. Now, back to Dato' Rahman. Dato', we would love to hear your outlook and your expectations for the team, for all of us for 2023.
Yeah, 2023, we are cautious. As shared with you in my email today, the macroeconomic environment looks uncertain with rising interest rate to quell inflation. We expect that they will temper economic growth as well as demand for loans. Which is the main focus of our business. So we are cautious and conservative about the economic situation in 2023. Notwithstanding that, I believe we are in a very, very strong position to again navigate the year ahead. We are very much well capitalized. Our CET1 ratio is at its highest level. And I think the strategy that we have outlined, I think will put us in a very, very good position to continue the positive momentum that we had in 2022. So strategy-wise, on our side, we will continue to execute our Forward 23 Plus strategic plan. We will continue to grow our asset growth judiciously, while at the same time really focusing on asset quality and managing our assets well. We want to expand our CASA and deposit franchise. We believe that is one of the most critical things that we need to do for the year ahead. We also would like to really focus on what we call non-interest income growth, whether growing our wealth income, whether it's about growing our investment banking, wholesale revenue, as well as really improving the banca insurance income that we have. So we really want to actually to grow in terms of our NOI, maintain focus in terms of our cost discipline, which I think has been one of the major success for the last 2 years, we've been able to, really hit what I call closer to market comparable in terms of our cost to income ratio. So in terms of my own expectation, to all of you personally, I think if there's one thing, I would like to really for us to cascade, embed, and practice EPIC. I think our last 2 years have really shown, right? If you really practice the EPIC, be very passionate about what we are doing, really focus about our customer, right? And really be, I call it accountable, right? We take ownership and effectively we collaborate together. As well as really creating the environment, the environment that we all love working in, then I'm very, very confident that we will be able to do well for not only next year, but bring us to the path towards delivering our Forward 23 Plus ambition to be really not only just not to be the leading focused ASEAN bank, but also create CIMB to be the best organization for the best talents with the right values to drive.
All right. Thank you very much, Dato, for your thoughts. Now, knowing your expectations definitely helps us align our goals as a team. And I believe it will also really spur us to work harder to achieve these milestones together. Now, speaking of best organizations for the best talent, now one of the areas that our people are always keen on would be on people development. Gurdeep, any thoughts on this?
No, sure. As I mentioned, earlier, the three sort of EVP points, right? One of it, the central one, is really the development of our people, right? And indeed, this is very central to a lot of effort we've put in as part of our Forward 23 HR work streams, and even very recently as we plan ahead for next year. This is certainly something that we want to continue to drive, right? So what we did this year was, we put in place the career paths, right? So this is today in paper form. There's a career path catalog that you can access on SyncUp. That gives you a view of, where you may be today in your career and what opportunities that may be open for you moving forward, right? To go vertically, in that same area that you are in, or maybe even diagonally move into different roles. So you may start in the branch network doing sales, but maybe one day you could pivot to private banking if you really are strong RM and you want to grow that way. So that is a starting point, right? To have this catalog so people can look at it and they can visualize where they could go next, right? And then to support that, of course, we need to ensure that we are training and helping develop our people, right? So for that, we are putting in place, of course, we've revamped a fair bit of our training curriculum to make sure they are relevant and impactful. On top of that, we are putting in place a few signature development programs. So for example, for the most senior employees, we used to, pre-COVID, we used to have the INSEAD leadership program. So we stopped that the last 2 years. So early next year, we are going to restart this. So that is something to certainly look forward to, a much more, I would say, comprehensive curriculum and structure there with a lot of coaching, leadership development. So we really want to get our people ready to, take on bigger roles and succeed, their bosses really. Another big focus is really on regional mobility. I mean, this is one thing that Dato is quite passionate about, and I think he rightly, gave us a challenge that we need to do a lot more in this area. So again, building blocks have been put in place. In the past, we've been quite focused in what I call like a standard secondment arrangement where people go typically for a year, sometimes 2 years. But now we want to introduce a few different programs where people can go for shorter stints and spend maybe anything between 2 months to 6 months in a regional stint, in a regional role or project. And that again should be interesting. So we are looking to significantly increase the numbers and looking to do over 100 of these mobility assignments next year. So that should be very interesting. Coming back to, to your point on how people can, take charge and manage their career growth, right? So, based on what we've put in this year in getting some of the building blocks in place, next year we're going to try and connect the dots better, right? Meaning, we have the catalog, we have the career catalog. We're going to link it to then some kind of a competency assessment so people can assess where do they stand today versus that aspired job that they want. Based on that assessment, they then will know what training and intervention programs they need to sign up for. They can automatically sign up for that, put that into their individual development plan, and then track that, right? And once they've completed that development aspect, then we will then do our part to essentially inform them and share with them job openings that may be relevant for them, right? So all of that is things that we can all look forward to. We're going to really step up that part of enabling our people to essentially drive career progression and growth with all those enabling components that I mentioned. So long and short, we're definitely putting more effort into enabling our people. For those who are still unsure about how to go about this, I urge you to have check-ins with your supervisors, obviously from time to time, about what your goals and aspirations are, and to see what options are available to you in terms of career growth.
Okay, thank you so much, Gurdeep. Sounds really interesting. It's so great to hear that there is so much emphasis on people development efforts in parallel with our growing business aspirations. Now, today, as we all know, we are all gathered here to celebrate Team CIMB. Dr. Rahman, I'd like to ask you, what does this celebration actually mean to you?
Well, celebration is all about celebrating all of Team CIMB, to celebrate, to thank, to recognize. Now, as you know, under EPIC, the enabling talent part, one of the key elements in that is really, we call it celebrating success and empathy in adversity. So today is all about, celebrating the success and the progress and the momentum that we have been able to actually to deliver for the year ahead. And I hope we can have fun. I know it's all virtually done. Hopefully one day we'll be able to actually to do this in a physical session. But today is all about, as I said, celebrating the success and the momentum and the positive progress that we are making. I don't want to highlight specific particular names, but across the organization, as I mentioned, we are really making what I call meaningful differences. Whether it's the Thai team and the Singapore team that that was highlighted just now, how I think we are delivering significant turnaround of performance compared to where we were before, to what I call high growth segment that we've been delivering in the Consumer Indonesia Niaga team, backed by the CNAF team, which I just met, or effectively individuals like Puan Suriza from our Machang branch that was celebrated in the social media in Malaysia because of what she had helped, an individual customer at her branch. So today is all about celebrating this, I call it the Team CIMB success. And really, I think, after hard years of work, I know a lot of you have been working extremely, extremely hard, particularly the Accurus team, who have been involved in the Accurus project, particularly on Gurdeep's team, which I think has been, I just had a full report of the year's progress in terms of the human capital transformation program that we have been undertaking. So really, for all of you that's been part and parcel of this year's journey, today's celebration is all about you. So thank you.
All right, we have got, I understand we have got a lot of epic stories. That was just one of the examples as well. And it's so encouraging to hear these stories come to light, as I believe it really encourages us to go the extra mile in all that we do. Now, on that note, I'd like to encourage all of you, to also keep an eye out on your colleagues whom you think has been displaying epic values at the workplace. And if you want to recognize their efforts by sharing the epic stories with us, so do drop us an email at epic.culture@cimb.com. The email address is just down there. So if there's anyone you want to nominate, anyone you want to highlight their stories and how they are displaying the epic values, please go ahead, drop us an email and tell us all about them, all right? Now, speaking of epic, I noticed there has been a lot done since its inception, especially in the cascading of the epic to our change champions as well as our change agents. I would love to hear more about those efforts. Gurdeep, would you mind?
No, sure. You know, the culture program was perhaps the one that I was most nervous about, to be honest, in all the projects that Dato asked us to do from the HR side. Nervous because it is challenging to make an impact that involves, the entire 32,000, folks in CIMB, right? And also, of course, a little bit nervous, a bit of a challenge for me because clearly not something that maybe I very naturally have done a lot of before. But nevertheless, I must thank really everyone in Team CIMB for doing your part to embrace Epic. Right, I must say I've been positively surprised in many instances, and so thank you so much for that. Of course, in terms of the work, we approached it via multiple work streams. A key starting point and particular effort we put in was to ensure that we formally cascade Epic, starting with the leadership team and then across all divisions, right? And so this is important because maybe it's overused, the statement that really change needs to start at the top, right? And so if we didn't get the leaders to self-reflect and really internalize this, then we're not going to give it a sufficient chance to succeed. So we spent, starting with beginning of this year, we spent, a fair bit of time to ensure that over 500 leaders in CIMB went through a full day session and in some cases more than a day to really understand Epic, really internalize it, and come up with commitments that they personally would be taking on. And so that I thought was a very useful starting point. The energy and buy-in was fantastic. So Team CIMB, you can be certain that your bosses have been making a lot of effort to embrace Epic by making all these specific commitments. One thing that we are doing differently this time around is that we are also increasingly embedding Epic into some of the core HR processes. As I mentioned, we rolled out the 180-degree feedback for people leaders. That was a pilot this year, and we are certainly going to roll that out in larger numbers next year. Part of the main objective was to get feedback on the culture and environment that the people leaders create, right? And I think this is important because we sense that there were pockets of people in Team CIMB who felt frustrated because they didn't have sufficient outlet to voice, challenges and unhappiness that they may be facing. And so, in some ways, the 180-degree feedback was a avenue for them to do that, right? We also, have started to include the values assessment and the overall, soft side assessment for our senior leaders when it comes to promotions. We are now going to roll out values assessment even for new hires, right? So we talked about, how we change our culture internally, but surely, if we can increase the likelihood of getting, the right people in from the onset, essentially having people more aligned to the values that we cherish, then certainly that is a great start, right? So we are starting to introduce that in our hiring process to do that. Of course, you all know, I mean, many of you all would have attended in various countries, the various roadshows that we had. I found those particularly fun. The Epic Roadshow that we had in KL not too long back was certainly, met or exceeded my expectation. I hope many of you found it interesting as well. Not to mention, we had Dato' Azizov there. We had a lot of games and activities. So all of that, I think, whilst we had some challenges with conducting everything physically, but I think this year we certainly have done a fair bit of physical interaction and events, and hopefully, all of you are starting to feel the energy and feel the passion that we really want to ignite, right? And so when we, look forward into 2023, we also recently activated our change agent network, right? So this is, we are starting with about 250 people. That's going to grow to 500 very soon. These are colleagues amongst you who will play a role to support us in driving and championing Epic within their respective departments and divisions, right? So do look out for more Epic engagements next year. We are certainly going to, sustain the momentum. We're going to do a few different things. But, as many people have reminded me, culture and values is not something that gets changed and done in a short period, right? It is a long haul. It is a journey. We think 2022, started off at a good pace, and we hope that all of you will continue to do your part to make it a success in 2023.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Goody, for the updates. We can't wait to see what more Epic has in store for us next year. Now, before we end our little chat session today, Dato' and Dato' Rahman and Gurdeep, do you have any wishes for our colleagues before the year ends? Perhaps we can start with Dato' Rahman.
No, I just want to again thank all of you again for all your hard work, perseverance, commitment, I think, for 2022. As we enter into the year end, I hope you have a wonderful year end celebrations, break. I think some of us have been working extremely hard. So I do hope that most of you will be able to actually take time off. Enjoy and spend time with your loved ones and family, and come back really refreshed for 2023 for another exciting year. So I do hope, and for those who travel, please stay safe. I think we are still, I think Kudik just had COVID again or first time. So please make sure that we continue to stay protected, and if you are traveling, please drive safely.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Rahman. Goody, what about you? Any wishes for our colleagues?
COVID first time just happened, so I dodged it for 2 years. I dodged it for 2 years, and unfortunately, it hit me finally. But hopefully I get through it fairly okay. No, I think as Dato said, we've had a very busy year. I think everyone has worked well together. So I'm looking forward to continue working alongside each and every one of you in Team CIMB, and hoping that that you will get much needed rest, as Dato alluded to, at the end of the year, and get all pumped up for next year. Enjoy the World Cup for those who are football fans, and take care, everyone.
All right. Thank you very much. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a very short and sweet update from Dr. Rahman and Gurdeep. We hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we did. Now, this is the time now for the Q&A portion of this segment. Once again, I'd like to invite everyone to submit in your questions for Dr. Rahman and Gurdeep. We will flash right now on the screen. There is the QR code. So all you need to do is just scan this QR code and submit in your questions, all right? Or you can head on to your browser and type in www.pigeonhole.at and enter the passcode Team CIMB. Once again, the passcode is Team CIMB. Now, a gentle reminder, as you submit in your questions, perhaps you want to let us know who you want to address the question to, Dr. Rahman or Gurdeep, or to both, that's fine. And also, please let us know your name and which country you are submitting in the questions from, okay? So we're going to leave this QR code on the screen for a short while. But I think we are pretty much ready. The questions are coming in already. Perhaps we could check and see if we've got the first question ready. Okay, we've got a first question. Okay, the question says, for almost 3 years, most of us have been working from home and it's going great. Why the sudden change to work from the office? Who wants to take this?
Yeah, so on this, I think, and Goody can elaborate further, I think we've taken the decision to actually create what we call a hybrid arrangement, right? So first, we've broken down our organization to those that needs to continue to work in office. And then the second group, we call it the flex group. And the flex group, I think we've decided to empower our divisions by country, by division, to come up with what is the right model for them. And I think most of you are aware, some have chosen fully to come back to office, some have chosen to have a hybrid arrangement whereby it comes back to 2 days of work, or still maintaining what we call the 50-50 arrangement. There's no perfect solution. We believe it's important. And this is also coming from people who feel the need after 2 years that coming back to work is important for us to get the energy, the interaction, the discussion, for them to be able to, I call it, be more productive. So whereas I know there are also a core group that feel that really we do not need to actually to go back to office at all. So I call it a hybrid and flexible arrangement that we have chosen. I felt that it's probably the right thing to actually to do. We will study it further, and I think Gudip and team is in the process of analyzing, right, what's the feedback coming through. We'll also, I think, we'll listen to the results of OHI because we ask specific question about this, and then I think we can recalibrate. I don't think there is a perfect solution, and which is why I think what's driving our practice is really to actually to have what we call this hybrid, flexible, and empowered approach in terms of handling this. I call it this topic of coming back to work in office.
Okay.
Yeah, no, nothing to add here. I think I see the next question also is on this. If you all are going to follow the same flow, so I can add a little bit if you're going to put the next question, Melissa.
Okay, perhaps we can just take a look at the next question. Coming right up.
Oh, okay, so it's
not
in
a
order.
question.
Okay.
But kudos to everyone involved in pushing EPIC and highlighting the importance of Team CIMB. I've never felt so motivated and belong to an organization so much so like this before. Wow. I think this is pretty awesome. Thank you so much for this. And I think all those who work really hard on this is I think it's also a collective effort. Right? Any thoughts, Dr. Rahman and Gudip?
We're very happy to get the feedback, even though it's only 36 votes. We hope, and I would like to say, well, I think today is about celebrating. That's why we're accentuating what we call the positive development. I think we all recognize that things are never perfect, right? We know that we are making positive progress, but there's still a lot of work to do. So even in EPIC, we know, I think the start, what I think Gudip mentioned, has been very positive. I think the response has been very good, but we know we need to do actually more, right? And so what I hope all of you are aware that we are not blinded by, hey, this is, we've done well, and etc. Not that we take things for granted and not recognizing there are a lot of areas that we still need to actually to do. So if there's one assurance that I can give all of you, notwithstanding about today is about celebrating success, we do recognize that we need to actually to continue working on areas that we need to improve. And just like the first question, right, there will be no, I call it a perfect solution that will make everybody happy. But as long as I think we exhibit or use the EPIC values in terms of tackling all of these issues, discussing with all of you in a very transparent manner, and then once we make a decision, right, whether it's on about hybrid working arrangement, explaining to you what's the rationale behind that. I really hope that you feel that whatever decision and that or whatever initiative that we are doing, even though it may not be your preferred choice, you recognize the sincerity, the genuineness, and the authenticity what we are trying to do. We really want to create what I call a great organization that you all are proud to actually to work with. And we know that is a journey and we need to actually to continue to improve. So hopefully you understand and recognize that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dato'. Gudip, do you have anything to say about this comment, this compliment?
No, I think Dato has summed it up quite nicely. Okay. I think the next one is coming to me. Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. All right, let's take a look.
And for the first time, I think we have some answer.
Okay.
First off, I think a few questions on benefits, right? So the long and short is, firstly, on the specific question, we do have some phone benefits today. It's not to all staff in all grades. But the bigger point, I think, is this and a few other questions related to benefits, whether it's phone, whether it's optical. There was a comment also, I think, about that in some categories we are not very competitive. So I think, as Dato mentioned, we hear that. I think we've received that feedback from many of you. So we are embarking on a quite a comprehensive review of our benefits in the new year. And so the main aspect of what we want to try and do is to build flexibility into the benefits, right? What that means, I think I saw another question further down also about someone who is saying, they are single, can they include their parents, medical, because they don't have, kids and spouse. So all of that we will take into account when we define our flexible benefit scheme, right? So the idea is we accept that everyone is different. You have different needs, different situation. You have different preferences. So we want to put in place a arrangement where there is a default starting point for all your benefits, your outpatient, your inpatient, your insurance, your other things that you can claim. But then each individual will have some ability to build flexibility into that, meaning you can toggle up and down certain benefits, or you can add certain things by a top up, etc. Right? So definitely we've heard all of you, and this is something we're going to be busy designing and putting in place in 2023.
Okay, all right.
And I hope this will be, and we will roll it out, and at least allow us a bit of time. But generally, as Gudip mentioned, the feedback that you gave in terms of benefits, because the feedback received is that different people want different benefits. So I think the solution towards it, which I think Gudip and HR have come out, which I thought was quite sensible. I think it also follows the experience that we have in Niaga, is to introduce what we call a flexi benefit system. So you can choose, you can personalize where you actually want to use the so-called value of the benefits that we accord to you. So I'm very excited about this project. We have to make what we call a quite considerable capex investment, technology capex investment, so that we will allow what we call a personalization of benefits. So those who feel just now that additional mobile phone that's important to them, can actually choose that. For some who actually who prefers effectively higher medical benefits, then you can choose that within a constraint of the pool of the value of benefits that we are according to all staff in any event.
Okay.
The next question, I don't want to prejudge. I think we still need the year end to finish. So I urge all of us, we only have probably 5 weeks to go. Momentum is strong. Let's end the year in a very, very strong momentum. So hopefully, I think we all recognize, I think one thing that Gudip mentioned, we are conscious in terms of ensuring that our compensation is competitive. So that what we will actually do. So no promises yet, but we just hope that all of us, let's continue the positive momentum in 2022. And inshallah, as I said, we'll ensure the recognition will be given accordingly.
Okay, thank you, Dato'. Let's take a look at the next question. Ming Reda?
So I think in short, we've touched on that. Definitely, I would say hybrid work will continue in a form, right? In some form, for sure. So I think we've heard all of you, and generally we understand that people have found a very productive balance to strike, and a lot of people enjoy that. So we take note of that, and as Dato' said, we will do reviews from time to time. But I think we are likely to stay with hybrid work in some form in the year ahead.
Okay, thank you, Gudip. Let's take a look at the next question. Can we put epic merchandise on sale? I think many people want to buy them. That's true.
Okay, that's a very good suggestion. I never thought people want to buy this, but okay, we'll take that up and see how we can facilitate that. Thank you for that.
All right. Okay, next up. Shout out to all those involved in recent events. Love the games and prizes. Can we have epic octos, please? More merchandise.
Yeah, do we have Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll take that on board again.
One more thing on the list, an epic Octo. Okay, Dato' Engkude, if you could sum up 2022 in one word, what would it be? Dato'
Maybe
Rahman.
Gudip first.
Oh, Gudip first. Go.
Two words. Busy but fulfilling.
Dato' Rahman?
Positive. I'm very positive.
Okay, positive. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, do we have one more question? One last question?
Yeah, so obviously this is something, thank you for the question. We did launch what we call the LTIP scheme for, I call it the senior management side, and thought hard about whether we want to actually to expand it to the whole CIMBN. The view was that, and I'll pass to Gudip, is that for the larger group, I think is we were quite focused in terms of if we have $1 to spend, we wanted to spend to increase what we call the annual compensation. Because obviously, as you know, ESOS will take time to actually to vest. It's a longer term part. But for the larger population of Team CIMB, we thought it was very important for us to invest our dollar to improve the so-called annual rewards that we actually have. So that I think is what driven our thinking. I think I'm open personally to actually to relook at that. But that is I think the current thinking. We have the extra dollar. There was a question about the bonus just now, so I try not that. I would rather effectively the preference I believe for all of you is really about increasing your annual compensation rather than a longer term scheme that will take time to actually for people to be rewarded. And Gudip, you may have a different view on this.
I think Dato', you've explained it. I think at the end of it, maybe not all employees maybe appreciate the nitty-gritty details of or trade-offs that we try and solve for. So firstly, ESOS has the same accounting costs to the bank as giving bonus, right? So that's the starting point. There is a cost to the bank to issue ESOS. So then when we look at past track record of other organizations, sometimes ESOS can also turn out not so favorable, right? If you catch it in the wrong cycle, ESOS actually then becomes not very valuable, and then staff get disappointed, say, hey, why did you give me ESOS? The ESOS is not so valuable now, better you give me cash. So I think we continue to try and strike the right balance, right? So share-based incentives or rewards certainly, will always be reviewed year in, year out to see what role they play for which base of employees. So we'll take that on board.
Okay. All right. Next question. This is an interesting one. Who would like to take it on?
Yeah, interesting. And this we debate as well, to tell you the truth. And I think that the question probably comes from Malaysia, whereby I think culturally we are not, I call it, not comfortable when things are, I call it, cascaded in a very, very strong, overt manner. But I think it's important. EPIC is such a important framework that I think we need to over-index in terms of cascading it, communicating it, in order that for all of us feel it, practice it, and we can sense the difference. If we are too quiet, we don't say it, we wait for people to actually I call it practice it, then I think the impact and the embedding it within our day-to-day will be limited. So I just had a discussion with Gudip. I just came back from Indonesia, Jakarta, visiting our CINF team, which as I mentioned just now, had a fantastic year, right? Grow the business by 50%. And the overt semangat, passion that they show, right? They call it yell. They basically have the war cry. They basically sing the song. They really show that, and that while some of us think that, hey, that's a bit cheesy, right? I think in a Malaysian context, cheesy. I think it's extremely important to create what I call the right environment for all of us to feel it. Now, it may not be, I call it the cup of tea of everybody. We understand that, right? We understand and respect that. But I believe we must, and as I say, we want to get this right. We want to really practice and embed the epic values. I believe we just got to communicate, convey, celebrate, keep mentioning it, keep practicing it, show our passion, and only then I think it will be impactful. So for those who are not comfortable with that, I do understand, we respect that, but I hope you understand how important this is to all of us, to our organization, and it's okay. A bit of cheesiness, I believe it's okay. Right? Let's have fun, right? Generally, let's have fun. Let's do that.
Okay, Dato'.
Let's be overt. Let's be passionate.
Totally agree.
And I think I think that's good if we open up and celebrate and have that energy to implement this.
Gurdeep, any thoughts?
No, I think again, this is a tough one. I think we feel that at the beginning of the journey, which 2022 is, we have no choice but to be a little bit more in the face for everyone. And the reason for it is very simple. To be honest, today, I think if you ask, all employees in CIMB, there will still be a few staff that may not be familiar with Epic, right? That's the reality. We are dealing with very large groups of employees. So maybe, most of you will feel, oh, wow, Epic is so in your face, right? We see it everywhere. But actually, there will be, equally some people who may not fully have appreciated Epic. So we accept that we will have to overdo it a little bit at the beginning, to cascade it, to make sure people digest it, understand it. And then thereafter, of course, we will evolve it, right? We will go into more of the points of substance. Because the danger, if we go on a free form, like, maybe the question here is potentially asking, then there's a risk that we also have inconsistencies. And inconsistencies, staff after some time say, hey, why am I being so, diligent, or why am I being so epic when, other parts of the organization is not, right? And then they get frustrated. They're like, hey, I'm the only one who's prepared to, be gung-ho and really embrace this. So I think, we need a certain baseline, right? That everyone in the organization understands enough about it, understands why we are doing it and what we are hoping to achieve. And then beyond that, maybe next year we are not going to be so, we're not going to do the same thing, right? Next year, we're not going to do exactly the same side of events and activities. So it will evolve. We just felt that the first year we needed to over-index a bit. I think that's the message.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Rahman and Gurdeep, for those really hard questions. And thank you for sending those. Now, last question for the two football fans here. Who will win World Cup 2022?
My team is Holland. I'm not sure they will
What are
win.
who are your bets on?
If you ask me to give a guess, I think it's France. Again.
Okay. Gurdeep?
Interesting. So I started when someone asked me to predict, I said Argentina, not because I'm a huge Argentinian fan, but I felt Argentina. Then after they lost the first game, I said, oh my God, this is going to be no chance. But then they've come back in the last two games. So I think, they are looking good. So yeah, maybe we will have an Argentina-France final.
Yeah. All right, may your favorite teams win. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the segment. Thank you so much, Dr. Rahman and Gurdeep, for your thoughts and for spending time with us. And thank you all of you for joining us today and for your questions. All right, so everyone, take care, stay safe, and let's get our epic on. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rahman and Mr. Gurdeep, for a very fruitful session. I'm pretty sure that we're all very excited and we look forward to 2023. Hi Team CIMB, my name is Alshinadit and I'm your host from CIMB Niaga. It's very nice to meet all of you. So before we proceed to the next agenda, may I remind you that you may be our lucky winners for the Bonanza round. In case you missed this earlier, we're giving out Microsoft Surface Go 3, Dyson V8 Slim Floppy Plus, Nespresso coffee machine, Beat Studio Buds, and $100 of Click Travel vouchers to our lucky winners. All you need to do is scan the QR code displayed on the screen, fill up all your details, and stay tuned till the end of the program to see if you are the lucky winners. I cannot wait to see myself if I will win any of these prizes. Now let's move on to the next program for today. Icebreaker game organized by CIMB Niaga and CIMB Singapore. All the best, Team CIMB!
Hi, Team CIMB. My name is Deborah from Singapore. Let me first apologize for my voice. I think I got so excited about today's event. I woke up and my voice went missing. So, let me just brief you on the game rules. Firstly, to play, you have to log on to www.menti.com, or you can scan the QR code below, key in the code 26728389. Once you're in, enter your employee ID followed by your country. We've listed some samples for you below. Once you've entered and you're ready to play, read all the questions carefully, and more importantly, let's have fun. Let's go! So our first question is, oh wow, there's so many of you in already.
All right, yeah, we see a lot of
Oh,
participants
yeah.
there. It's getting
Very
fast.
nice. This is gonna get exciting. Fastest fingers first. Okay.
Right.
Are we ready with the first question? Okay, first question. Guess the epic values that these photos are trying to depict. You have to take it literally, okay, guys? 10 seconds, key in your answers. Ready? Time's up. And, oh wow, not bad. 112
Oh,
of you got it right.
wow.
Okay, let's see who's on the leaderboard. Well done. 1989 and 5790 from Indonesia. Okay, now guys, if you're going to log on to menti.com, please key in your staff number followed by the abbreviation for the country that you're from, okay? So that we can identify you if you're in the top 10 of the leaderboard. All right, question number 2. Ready? Let's go. Which country is known as the land of smiles? Is it Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, or Cambodia? 5 seconds to key in your answers. Time's up. How many of you got it right? Ooh! Thailand is the correct answer. Let's see who's on the leaderboard. Okay. All right, 5790 and 1989 again. Well done, both from Indonesia.
All right,
Question,
Indonesia.
Question number 3. Guess the language that this statement is in. Is it in Thai, Bahasa Indonesia, Bahasa Malaysia, or Vietnamese? 5 seconds to go. Time's up. Let's see. Okay, 300, more than 300 of you got it right. And who's on the leaderboard? Okay, hey guys, 5790 and 1989 are the two guys to beat, okay? Come on, fastest fingers. Next question. Okay, guess the picture that these three pictures are trying to say. What is it trying to say? Like, take it literally. Two seconds, let's go. Okay, let's see how many of you got it right. Okay. Who is on the leaderboard? Okay. Moving on to question number 5. Guess the word that these numbers represent. You kind of have to know your alphabets quite well for this. Time's up. Okay, let's see who got it right. Okay. Nadine, do you think it's Indonesia again?
I think it's Indonesia again. But we're finally seeing some Malaysians in the top 3 as well. Right.
1989 and 5790. They're very, very quick.
Right. On streak.
Okay, question number 6. So CX Hero winners from CIMB Group visited this country to learn more about the CX implementation. Where is the country? If you guys squint at the photo, the clue is at the back.
Is it?
Like you have to
Is it
really...
obvious?
All right, time's up. Let's see. 190 of you have very sharp eyes. The answer is Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yep.
It's in
Okay,
Jakarta to be exact. It's called Menara Sentraya.
All right, Nabil. I don't know where you're from, but good job on catching up.
All
I'm gonna
right.
save everyone from my croaking, and I'm gonna hand it over to Nadine now. Nadine,
Thanks,
over to you.
Debs. Oh my God. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to start with a little poem. It's an Indonesian poem to represent where I'm from. So, pergi berwisata ke kebun mangga. Mangga manis, enak dipetik. Halo, saya Nadine dari CIMB Niaga. Mari jalani hidup epic. All right. So that's a little bit of Indonesians for you. All right. So shall we continue to the next question? Question number 7. Is it? All right, let's go. For those of you who haven't logged in yet, please go to menti.com and use the code 26728389. All right, next question. Where can the Petronas Twin Tower be found? Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, or Malaysia? All right. Let's see. Got another 1 second. All right, time's up. Okay, all of you got it right, obviously. All right, okay. Let's see who is in the leaderboard. All right, coming in. Okay. We're seeing, okay, 1989 from Indonesia still on the lead. And Nabil Fendri Prabowo and Joseph Wong. All right, our top three. All right, let's move on to the next question, shall we? All right, question number 8. Okay, get your finger ready. So, what is the currency of Cambodia? Okay, the options are either baht, dollars, riel, or dong. Okay, key in your answer. Okay, got less than 5 seconds. All right, time's up. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's real. And 160 if you got it right. That's okay. That's okay. All right, let's see who's leading. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So we're seeing, okay, we're seeing some shifting in our leaderboard. 1989 still on its peak, and Harris and another from Indonesia, Sophie. All right, let's move on to the next question. Question number 9 out of 12. So get them finger ready. So where do these cartoon characters came from? Okay, the options are either Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, or Vietnam. Okay, let's go. Key in your answer. Okay, time's almost up, and it's up. Okay, it's definitely Malaysia. It's a cartoon called Upin Ipin. Okay, let's go. Let's see who is leading. Okay. So I think 1989 it's still on its peak, and we're seeing Sylvie and 2093284. Okay, let's move on. Okay, question number 10. All right, your finger, get them ready. So, what is the name of the hawker center in Singapore, which was featured in a scene from the movie Crazy Rich Asians? So, we got 4 choices here. All right, let's key in them answer. All right, in less than 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, it's Newton Food Center. All right. More than 200 of you got it right. So let's see who's leading now. Okay, I think 1989 from Indonesia, it's still leading, and it's also the fastest. Wow. Okay, so moving on. Okay, question number 11. Okay, let's go. Let's hear it out. Okay, get your finger ready. So, which country is shaped like the letter S? All right, look at your phone. The options are either Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, or Malaysia. Okay, time's almost up. And it's up. Okay, so the answer is Vietnam. 169 of you got it right, though. Okay, let's see who's leading. And we are seeing, okay, 1989 still on the lead, and 2093284, and also 37879 from Malaysia. Okay, let's move on to the last question, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, last question of the day. Let's make it count, yeah? All right. Let's see, what is it about? So get the finger ready. So, what is the name of the oldest city in the Philippines? Right. The answer could be Manila, Makati, Cebu, or Quezon City. All right. Key in your answer. 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Okay, the answer is Cebu. All right, 174 of you got it right. Let's see who is leading once again. And I think it's safe to say that 1989 from Indonesia is our first winner. Hooray! With 11,543 points. But also, we got other 9 winners from our little ice-breaking game right here. So if you guys win, our representative from each of your country will contact you shortly. Okay, thank you very much for joining our festivity today.
Hope you enjoyed the live chit chat between Dato Abdurrahman Ahmad and Gurdip, and also the icebreaker game. For the winners, country leads will be in touch with you to arrange for prize delivery, so stay tuned and congratulations. Now, I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the agenda for today. For those who just joined, welcome to our Celebrating Team CIMB event specially made for you to show our appreciation for all the hard work that you have contributed to make our year a success. Don't forget, you can still participate in the Bonanza round for you to win exciting prizes. So please scan the QR code that's on the screen before registration closes in 30 seconds. Okay, on to the next agenda. The TikTok challenge brought to you by CIMB Malaysia and CIMB Philippines. Now, you might think Team CIMB are all work hard and no play, but don't be fooled. We have some hidden talents outside of our 9 to 5. And we'd like to thank all of Team CIMB for submitting your entries in our TikTok challenge. For those watching, this is your last chance to cast your vote for your favorite TikToker. Now, we will be flashing a QR code for you to cast your vote. So at the end of the video, so you get to vote 3 times. The best 3 TikTokers will win a travel voucher worth USD $100. I need you guys to pay close attention to the talents and their numbers on the screen so you know who exactly to vote for. And remember, you get to vote 3 times. Shall we display the TikTokers?
Sawadee Team CIMB Thai, and colleagues across the region. I would like to say Kap Kum Kap and thank you to all your spirit, hard work, and great collaboration which makes 2022 a good year for CIMB. Let us keep moving forward together and embrace every challenges as our opportunity for a better and sustainable future. Susu Krab!
Ngày vô nhà thương, ngày vô nhà anh biết thương. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 tang tang tình tang tình 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 tang tang tang. Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 tang tang tình tang tình mình tình tang 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 tình.
Tonight I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop now.
Look at my lips, look at my hips, look at me slaying this whole world. Look at me kissing, look at me kicking. 이건 바로 사랑과 전쟁.
Look at my lips, look at my hips, look at me slaying this whole world. Look at me kissing, look at me kicking. 우리 바로 전사, hear me roar.
문을 열어라. 고개 들어라. 문을 열어라. 가수 조지라.
All my bags up high, I'm late to go. Standing here as I undone, I hate to wake you up to say goodbye.
Look up. I'm getting locked, I'm locked, I'm down.
네 말들은 이상해 깜짝의 연기
Hope you guys enjoyed those videos. Not bad, eh? Our team CIMB, so much talent. So we hope you really enjoyed that. Don't forget to vote for your favorite TikToker. Remember, you get to vote 3 times, and 3 TikTokers, TikTok king or queen, will get to win USD $100 worth of travel vouchers. So vote, vote, vote. Let's see. I quite enjoyed the music. All right, let us see. Oh, wow. Okay. Getting there. Come on, guys. You still got time to vote. So get your phones and cast in your votes. Let's go. You guys still doing the TikTok? Maybe behind the screen or something? All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're going to close soon. You have... Okay, let's go. You have 5 more seconds. Let's go, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the votes. That's it. Thank you so much for casting in your votes. Let us see who the winners are. All right. Well. Okay, let me read out the winners. Looks like we have got some interesting talents here. 3rd place goes to Talent 6 from Vietnam. Congratulations. 2nd place goes to Talent 1 from the Philippines. And the 1st place goes to Talent 2 from Singapore. Well done. Well done, TikTokers. Congratulations to all the winners.
Chimisu CIMB Cambodia. Hope everybody are doing well. 2022 it is a very challenging year. Yet we still achieve a better financial performance in many areas. I would like to conclude that this is a good result is come from teamwork and hardworking of everybody from all our staff. I wish this good momentum will be carried on for many years in the future. Thank you. I wish you all good health and take care.
Congratulations to all our TikTok winners. Each of you have won a USD $100 travel voucher, which kind of makes me feel that I should have submitted a video hoping to win. To the rest of our finalists, thank you for your submissions. We're sorry that you didn't win, but there's always next year for you to try again. Hi Team CIMB, my name is Deborah. I'm from CIMB Singapore. I'm very happy to be your host for today's segment. I'm very sure we are all excited and we can't wait to find out the winners for the Bonanza round. So our team is working very hard right now to identify the winners, and we will be announcing it very, very soon. So now let's proceed with the winner announcement for Team CIMB Lucky Draw. If you are a winner, please keep a lookout for an email from your country leads on the prize delivery or collection. Best of luck, Team CIMB. See you.
Hello Team CIMB Vietnam. 2022 has been a breakthrough year. Our strategy in distributing our digital financial products via APIs through our partners' digital ecosystems is finally taking off. We are also on track to meet our financial KPIs and budgets. Moreover, I also believe that whatever we're currently doing and the pipeline we're building are going to serve us well going into next year. So in summary, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for the efforts that you put in this year, and I look forward to continuing this journey with you next year. Stay healthy and stay safe always.
Okay, guys, I hope you're excited for this next round, which is the announcement of the Bonanza winners. So I hope you've already keyed in your interest in that when I announced it earlier. So are you ready to see who won the Bonanza round? Let's go. Let's display the winners. Drum roll, please. Okay, so many exciting prizes. Let's see. Congratulations to Chitra Pagnachakniat Uk from Cambodia. You win $100 worth of travel voucher. Congratulations! Yay! Let's go to Cambodia. Okay, next round. Let's see. Congratulations, Angel Sawiki from Malaysia. You get a Beat Studio Buds. So lucky, I want one of those. All right, let's see. Next winner, please. Congratulations to also another Malaysian, Lee Yinai, an espresso coffee machine. Also want one of those. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Lee Yinai. Next one. Okay. Congratulations, Akramuddin Anir from Indonesia for winning a Dyson V8 Slim Fluffy Plus. Good. That will encourage you to do more house chores. Next. All right. Our last winner for today is Archavi Suntongkwa from Thailand. Congratulations, you just won yourself a Microsoft Surface Go 3. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you for participating in the Bonanza round. Okay. Well, looks like we've come to the end.
Hi guys, it's that time of the year again as we wrap up the current year and welcome the new year and enjoy the holiday season. I do want to express my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to each and every one of you for everything that you have done for us in 2022. So guys, thank you. And I also want to get the message out there to ask each and every one of you during this holiday season, as we wrap up the year, take some time for yourself, recharge, reflect, rekindle relationships, and think about the year that's coming ahead. So guys, my heartfelt appreciation. You guys have done a wonderful job. We are 6 million and growing customers with the #1 digital bank in the Philippines, and we have achieved this collectively as one team. It's never been easy. As I've always said, this is not a place for the faint-hearted, but you guys have made it happen. So thank you, CIMB Philippines. Enjoy this next coming weeks as we wrap up the year. Appreciate each other, and let's look forward to a great year.
All right, once again, team, thank you so much, Team CIMB, for tuning in to our event. And congratulations to all the winners for the Icebreaker Game, TikTok Challenge, Lucky Draw, and Bonanza Round. What a great way to end the year, and hopefully you'll get to enjoy your prizes. Once again, we'd like to thank Team CIMB for all your hard work, dedication, passion, and successes achieved for this year. It's always important to work hard, but play harder. Last but not least, thank you to all Team CIMB in our regional counterparts for making this event a success. And the MCs from CIMB Niaga and Singapore. Now have a great new year ahead. Take care, stay safe, and remember that we're always moving forward with you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye!
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king kong, banging on your chest. You could be the world, you could be the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can be the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You could be a master, John Wayne for luck. Baby, take your side and you're gonna find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
You can go the distance, you can run a mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be a hero, you could get a goal. Breaking all the records that will never could be broke. Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Ever gonna know if you never even try? Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king kong, banging on your chest. You can be the world, you can be the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can be the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, one breath for love. Ready for yourself and you can find yourself.
Hello guys, you hear me? Oh. Hello. Hi, I'm Rara from SCR, and you?
Hi, my name is Mas. I'm from L1 Application Monitoring under Group Technology.
Hi, I'm Jevin from Group Digital Communication. I'm currently handling social media.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zairi bin Adnan. And then I'm from GIS Data Center.
Okay, hi, my name is Hazri and I'm from Consumer Investigation and Disclosure.
Hi, my name is Hazel Ha. I'm from Consumer Business Support.
Hi guys, Fazri Izwan Jamaldin. I'm from Group Internal Communications.
Hi, Anita from Consumer Credit Operation, CCO.
Who's this, is it? Siapa ni?
Aku tak mesti Chinese.
Google image kot.
Okay, I rasa Lindan. Lindan, nampak sini macam...
Is it staff ke? Confirm.
You see the eye?
I think this is
Chinese.
King Yu, right?
Is it K?
Kinyu.
K-pop.
Mr. Kinyu from Group Compliance.
K-pop.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover.
Our answer is Mr. Kinyu. Excuse me.
Okay, fine.
Susah soalan. Uish.
Oh, Haris Iskandar.
Aku tahu. Haris Iskandar. Kau artis kau tahu?
Artis of course.
Haris Iskandar. Yes, ini easy lah. Haris Iskandar kan?
I saw the shining head.
Yes.
Oh, this one you should know. 1, 2, 3. Haris Iskandar.
Haris Iskandar. The
Your mouth
stand-up
never
comedy.
move.
No.
You
I know who he is, but I don't remember the name. Yeah, but it's Haris Iskandar lah. He's the stand-up comedian.
Haris Iskandar. Haris Iskandar.
Ni betul Haris Iskandar, yes.
Dia yang tahu.
Mata dia familiar sangat. Licin lah, licin.
Can open lah?
Okay.
Is it right? See, I told ya.
I'm sweating.
Ya Allah. Apa benda ni?
Ni senang ni lagi kot. Ni mungkin plastik juga kot. Plastik. Oh, kejap. Ni kan ni tak gerak.
Yang ni macam keras lah.
Something want to make me go.
Something sticky.
Yeah, man, you want to.
Hey, you touch it and you touch my baju, is it?
Yes. Apa yang sticky ni?
Oh, peanut butter lah.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Mantap.
Bagus. Roti dia.
Take the bread and you spread it.
Commercial. International. Ni.
Commerce International Merchant Bankers. Kot.
Commerce? International Merchants Bank?
No.
How you eat the beans? I can smell it.
Kalau apa berarti dulu.
I dapat ni.
Yours is hitam chocolate. Okay.
Macam gigi.
It's not that bad. Okay. Terima.
Serius?
The flavor. Take the orange.
Ni orange lah confirm. Telan lah terus.
Yeah. This one.
Kalau apa tu? Macam peach, right?
Peach.
Makan sekarang this one can be used, right?
I don't have to finish everything kan? No need, right? Because the taste is totally... Ayo, to be the CIMB is to be the bank, to be the ASEAN leaders in banking.
Yes. All over Asian.
To be the bank number 1
in Malaysia.
Not in Malaysia.
In
Asia.
In Asia.
Okay, next. Jawapan dia.
To be leader of kau.
Acceptable.
Mantap sis.
Betul tu.
Betul lah?
I confident.
Confident lah? Okay.
See?
Boleh kan?
Betul lah. Leading focus.
Tengok dah dua kali ni. First ni risau ni. Tak macam mana je buat ni ya?
Apa?
First of December.
1st of December, betul. Yeay! Aku ikut.
Wah,
December.
December lah. Easy kan? Okay.
I think
tak payah. Tak nak lah.
I know. I give you a chance first. What you want to answer?
You answer lah first.
1st December.
You come with answer.
1st December.
Yeah, 1st December 2022.
Yes.
Okay, my hero at my work will be my boss, which is Robert Kong. Okay, give a clap to Robert because he's always stand for the team and he's very supportive.
Okay, mine is my manager, Munaliza Ma'aruf, which is dia banyak membantu and backup our staff lah kalau ada masalah trouble with the customer lah.
Actually my colleague lah, data center operation, because they are working 24/7 and then they always put their effort and dia punya momentum untuk working night shift. Itu yang I respect dengan diorang lah.
I think hero for me would be I think everyone, because what I do is social media. Basically, if everyone is working towards the right direction, or everyone is being a hero at their department, I think then I will have less issues.
I think the first person that comes to mind is my supervisor, Angel. I think she started leading our team quite young. But I think she's a very visionary and driven person, so I really admire and respect that.
My hero would be Shoot Link. I'm quite comfortable to work with her. It's like, it's kind of flexible, Yeah.
Mine will be my manager because dia sangat hardworking.
For me, when we're talking about hero, I think it's not macam seorang saja. So I will say the whole group into the communication team memang betul-betul hero. And for me, when we're talking about hero is how well kita betul-betul kerjasama.
Okay, for me, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you to my team, which is L1 Application Monitoring, together with my boss and Benjamin, to accept me as part of the team. And so far, we have done our part, and we're proud to be the L1 Application Monitoring team represent GTD. Yay!
And thank you sebab terima I walaupun I bising dekat office tu, and then
kalau tak dia tak ceria lah kan?
Tahu dah I tak ada ceria lah, tapi I hope that we will be a good team in future.
For my DC Ops, you are the best. All the best.
Hi Angel! Surprise! I want to say thank you for leading our team through this whole post-COVID. I think I did a great job.
Yeah, to Shoot Link too, I feel like you do a great job too to handle somehow stressed team. But I think, you did good. Yeah.
I like that. The latest one is like that.
Thank you, Team CIMB. We hope we will be more success towards the year. Right, bye. Keep it up.
So thank you for all of you, Team CIMB. Love you all.
Congrats, Team CIMB, and see you all 1st December.
Yep. Bye-bye.
But I think in the post-pandemic time, I think we could all just be more empathetic with each other and just be ready to listen. And by me saying it also means I'm offering that. So yeah, there'll always be someone to look out for you. Yeah, I'm telling you also.
Yeah, I know. And same lah.
Keep up the good work for 2023. And you tambah apa tak? You jadi dia pasal bonus je dia tahu. Okay, and you are true hero for the whole team CIMB. You are the true hero for us. And keep up the good work and good luck and all the best to 2023 lah.
Yes.
Mari kita bekerja.